Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for tuning in. I, of course, am Rotype, and welcome to another morning in Summer Mist Plains. We're just in probably what I guess you could call downtown Richard. You can see, maybe not downtown, but over there hanging out by the elementary school. Just taking a little bit of a closer look at some things, and I like how everything looks, even when you zoom in. I know we haven't been doing too much crazy detailing, but I think everything still kind of looks pretty good. It helps that we've done these kind of grid blocks. Things look a little better without detailing and grids. But anyway, today what we're going to do, or what we're going to start with, is some kind of fixing up of the industrial area. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out in here. Now I found a bunch of industrial lots on the workshop by a asset creator by the name of Core79. He made a bunch of these. There's a bunch of other parks too, but I explicitly downloaded all of these kind of, what does he call them? Industrial lots. Yeah, he just calls them industrial lots. Now, I had 2 of them already, and I found out that he has a couple more. So I was really happy to see that because I always thought those 2 that I had were really nice. So I am happy to see that there are more. Now, I did have to go in and add them Rico myself. So, there's that you have to do. But that's easy enough if you are familiar with Rico. And it looks like this guy actually has I'm assuming it's like a pedestrian path or something, but I'm just gonna leave that alone. We'll go ahead and kind of piece a bunch of these together. So as I was saying, I went through and added some Rico stats to these, which will help this area be, a bit more industrial looking without sacrificing all the jobs and stuff that comes from, the jobs that come from having the actual buildings. I am going to fix this. I know it's a bit of a detail that you probably won't notice, but I'm sure they all connect in a proper way if you connect them, put them next to each other the way he designed them to. But I don't know that, and frankly, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. It's easy enough to just kind of add some extra fences and things. So let's go grab this guy just to fill in the rest of the lot. And as you can see already, I believe this, so this should zone in, especially once we get a building there. Whoops. Can't paint the ground if I don't have the painter selected. There we go. So once these extra buildings come in, this will look, I think, a lot better just to have some space. So I'm going to go ahead, let's just drop a few more around in some interesting places. Let's go ahead and find, actually, might as well use to find it. I have some that are called industrial lot. There we go. Some of these are free placing, which are a little bit interesting. We're going to try and see how that looks. I might, let's just, we have one right here, so maybe over here. And it's hard to tell with the buildings in the way, so I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze that, and then I'm not sure if I want this in the middle of the lot or at the edge, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop it here and see what it looks like. Yeah, I think these are awesome. This is a really good looking setup he's got here. And it's pretty much what I'd be doing with an empty lot. I'd be doing the detailing myself, but this way I don't have to do the detailing. It's already kind of done. Yeah, these others are called, what do you call them? Truck parking lot. So unfortunately, I don't think there's one that evenly kind of snaps on. Let's try that. Not the most ideal, but frankly, I think it looks fine. And these, again, buildings will zone in. We have no industrial demand, so they're not going to right now. But once those kind of zone in, I think it'll be just fine. So like I said, let's just do a few more of these. I'm going to try and be a little faster about it now that I've done my spiel, my explaining. So I think the plan will be bulldoze a little bit. Oh, this one looks huge. Or is this the one we just placed that one. Okay, so let's place this one now. See what this guy looks like. There we go. Yeah, I mean, pretty basic, I guess. It wouldn't be too hard to make these myself, but it's just nice to not have to do that, to have them there. And, if I get 1, maybe 2 per lot, per block, I think that will be plenty sufficient. Doesn't want to place there for some reason, so I'm going to bulldoze these guys. That's a place structure, huh? Oh, that's my fire station. Huh. Maybe that's why it didn't let me place this. But it'll let me place that. There we go. So that one will go just there on the edge. I'm gonna go ahead and give it industrial fence. Just because this is nice and quick. Also that linear fence fill thing, addition to the prop line tool, is amazing. Saves so much time. I'm just going to, let's see, that will zone in. So, and you know, this pipe sticks out and the fence sticks out a little bit, but that's the kind of thing where from here, you can't tell. So. Okay, let's try one more. Industrial lot. Now I have these set right now to, oh, I don't know. Maybe, actually, you know what I want to try? Let's get some truck parking in here. Is this another free floating one? Can't tell. Yes, okay. Let's just try and, oh, this is huge, wow, okay. Does it fit? How about if oh, I know it, it's clipping into that other lot. There we go. We'll bulldoze these guys. Ah, I was on the wrong lot, that's what's happening. Okay, that's fine, we'll rezone this guy and he'll grow back. And it was actually this side I was trying to do over here. So we'll bulldoze all these again. And you know what? If we bulldoze too much, it'll rebound and we'll get some more demand. So I'm okay with that. Now this might be a little awkward. What do we want to do with this space? We only have one. I'm pretty sure the things that grow in with one are not the best looking, I guess I'll say. So maybe if I can move it over and actually, yeah. Is that gonna let me get that second one? No, apparently not. All right, so let's see if I can get some manual Rico. Because I do want to put something a little bit nicer looking there. How about that? You guys, tuck you together so you look like one building. And then I think I have another small one that'll fit in. Oh yeah, these guys will work. Oops, no, I want you in the same direction, please. There we go. Couple with a little surface painter. That'll look just fine. Yeah, just a little bit of truck parking, no problem. All right, so already I think this looks a little better. You've got, you know, just some more empty pavement space, and we'll continue to go back and do that. But right now, actually, I'm worried about all of these guys that don't have jobs, or I'm sorry, that don't have employees. So before we jump back into the industry area, I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit to Richard here. Not so much to the town as more this kind of fill in these spaces. As I was talking about previous episodes, I don't like having empty grass. I think it unless you kind of sculpt it a little bit, it looks just a little, I don't know, undone. Like you haven't completed it yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play a little around with this. Let's bring this, sure, let's turn anarchy on for this and just kind of, I don't want the snapping though. I can just kind of connect this in. That'll be fine. We'll pause, so I'm okay to bulldoze these electric wires for the moment. We'll come back to that. Hopefully I'll remember. And if I'm lucky, let's see, if we go down to here, that's not what I thought it would be. All right, let's just start from here. This will be 20, that's what I wanted here. And we'll go down another 20 here. Somewhere in here, I want this to come to a, well, that'll be fine. So we'll go to here. And then commence this little kind of squiggling road. Sure, we'll go out to, I don't know, there. That was weird. Actually, we'll go straight. And then use the 8 units and 4 units. So we'll go back, go in for now, make this nice even curve. There we go. And depending on how much detailing we feel like doing, we'll put some little buildings here to make this kind of a, you know, similar to what we did. Oh, where was it? Over, actually, I think it was over there. Yeah, near the inflow. We'll just make this little utility area. But for now, I just wanted to get the streets down. I'm going to go ahead and zone in some more of this. Make sure we have our neighborhood defined. Mostly because I want to ensure the building themes are maintained. Okay, we're not screwing up our definition of Lower Occoquan Lake. There we go. All right, now this is a main road, and up here it has commercial. I think I'm gonna continue with it a little bit, but start to peter out. It is kind of getting to what I'm arbitrarily calling the edge of town. I'm gonna make this 4x4 one here, and maybe this one. But leave that guy residential. Over here, maybe these 3. That'll be all right. Just maybe another bit here. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. All right, and then from there, we'll continue with our neighborhoods. I'll turn on time again, because these should start growing in almost immediately with the demand we have. Go like this. Let's see. This one can probably go to, well, let's go ahead and bring this all the way in. Although if it's gonna snap in an ugly manner, I don't want to. Can I make it not do that? Yeah. Ooh, with a little bit of clipping. How about asphalt, A-U-A-L-T? There it is. I can spell, I swear. All right, is this going to give us, ugh. There we go. All right, so I can just put some kind of decals here, because I do like the way this came together, but I'm just gonna have to. Interesting. Oh, okay. So the palpable asphalt's not working, but these kind of road patches are, and that's fine. I can live with that. There we go. And just, if I think I remember the name of it, there's a, that's not what it is. Well, that'll work. Yeah, no one can really tell. Just looks kind of like road damage from that far away. So let's continue to zone. We need a lot more residents in town. So let's see. Let's turn anarchy back off. Make sure we don't screw anything up too badly. Ah, that was not what I wanted. There we go. And you know what? I think we can survive with that connection as well. I'm okay with that. We'll go up again here. Probably just something like this. Nah, I don't need any more housing up there. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking about if I wanted to put more housing in like that, but I think it's fine the way it is, and we'll just do some trees to kind of make the transition. Let's see, and here, I want to do this. I don't want there, and I don't want any zoning on this street. So these guys will get a house, and if this wants to, it will get something there. And we'll bulldoze this singleton. Try to encourage a larger building to grow. And on this end, we need probably something else here. See, no reason not to just do that. Ew. That's ugly. But we can fix this. There. Not so bad anymore. Give you guys homes. Let's see. This should probably connect. We will turn bending off, even though I'm not using it at the moment. I'm going to continue with this and this. And this is definitely kind of the outskirts now, so we're getting much fewer commercial, I think, down here. I do want to probably add a little bit more here. Just like a continuing. Yeah, I think that is sufficient. Probably need some parks in here, but uh-oh. Oh, you all still have power. That's good. I'm not sure how, but I'll take it. Maybe one of those buildings generates power somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and connect. Let's see. Probably do this along this way. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, so we're finishing up on Richard here. They still need people to work in the jobs though, so I'm just gonna continue to work this out. I don't want to get this too sprawled, but I think maybe finishing this box and then start working on something else. Another main avenue of some kind will probably have to come in that way. Something like that. But for now, let's continue to get these people moving in. We need, well, maybe they're getting there. People moving in, but I don't know. Sometimes this game confuses me with, do you need people? Do you need jobs? I don't know. We'll just keep going and it'll sort itself out eventually. Let's see, this is already a pretty long street. So I might be okay with mixing it up a bit here, going like this. No real reason other than to just screw with the grid a bit. Actually, yeah, we'll bulldoze that. Actually, that was the whole point. Yeah, sure, we can have a block like that. And actually, we're probably about ready for a park of some kind. But while we're at it, let's check education as well. All right, we're good on elementary. Of course, we have no university. We're good on high school as well. So we don't need that, but we could probably use a park. Kind of up over here, I believe, would be a good spot. So let's get out of this. Just look for one. We use that dog park a lot. What else do we have in here? We have some of these kind of urban things, like I believe this is another Core 79 one. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks a little too urban for me. I don't think it would go well with the vibe we have going on. So I think we're sticking to kind of our general, you know, normal looking parks. Actually, right here is a good place to build a very large kind of park, not urban, park, I don't know, complex? What do you call a large park? Area? I don't know. This is the biggest one we have, but frankly, I don't really like it that much. So maybe we just do this guy connected to, we've got a small playground. Here we go. That's a large playground, but you know what? Good enough. And you get a dog park on the corner too. Just like a big old park area. I do want to move this though. I think it would look better if we just square it off. Tuck it in like that. All right, so this pretty much connects from here. We probably just go, oh, I don't know, grab this and give it a little path along the side of the lake. There we go. Nothing too fancy. Maybe if you want to cut across to the dog park, you can do this. I don't want bending, please. There we go. Turn off bending. And this is your shortcut to the dog park. How about that? Yeah, that'll work. Fill it in with trees and no problem. All right, so we need a little more commercial. I think possibly that's over here. We're gonna do, actually, before I do that, let's turn off zoning on this road as well. At least here, here, and here. Nobody wants to live there. And this is kind of a weird zone, so we're gonna get rid of that. We will get these guys in though. And these guys as well. Not that one. I really don't like the one wide kind of buildings. They're rarely very interesting in my opinion. So there we go. You all still need people, huh? Let's take a look. That's the wrong button. Which one is it? This one? There we go. Okay, unemployment 3%. So that's really low. So I guess they do still need people. Even though we don't have a huge demand for residential. Man, this circle's getting a bit busy, which definitely tells us we need another connection. So while we're waiting for demand to kind of catch up, let's see what we can do about our infrastructure. So we have this avenue and this avenue. I think we need one to kind of connect them. And I don't even know if I'm going to be very fancy about it. And I might just, I don't know if I want to be on a straight line. Maybe we'll give the freeform tool a bit, but let's just come out. I don't even care what angle. Maybe if I come in like this, and then it comes back out and around like that. Just something to be a little different. And then we take the Richard neighborhood, town, whatever you want to call it, just out to, what is this road now? Dale Street. The Dale Street will be kind of our divider. Looks like Roanoke might get a little bigger, and I'm okay with that. We'll make an additional, I don't know, neighborhood, I guess. Turn off suburb out of Roanoke. And we'll deal with that in a minute. Kind of leave that corner. But for now, we have a little bit more of Richard to play with. We were looking at parks too. So if I would push the right button, we could go back to our park view. There we go. So everybody's pretty happy. We probably need another park maybe here and definitely kind of down here and probably another one up here. So let's build the road infrastructure first. And I want to go back to these roads, please. Thank you. So this one is definitely not very long. So this might be our connection here. I like making sure that my connection roads aren't all the way through unless they're one of the major ones like this guy. Which, by the way, what is the name of this road? Thomas Street. That's right. So Thomas Street is a major road. It's got 4 lanes, so I'm allowing it to connect all the way through. If you allow too many of your, like this one is already quite long, so I'm not going to let this guy connect anymore. Because if you allow too many of your smaller roads to connect, they'll start driving on those. And you don't really want that, or I don't really want that. I want them driving on the roads that are built for it. You look like you could afford to have a house there. All right, so here we can go kind of stay on this theme. But again, not for too long because then you get these long stretch roads. So we'll go ahead and do that. And a couple of these smaller blocks, which maybe we'll keep, maybe we won't. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about that yet. We'll come back to that. Do want to connect this road here, which is Cooper Street. Cooper Street also a main road, a road that goes into Jackson Circle. So that one gets my allowance to connect up here to Dale Street. And so this will be, again, another main road. It'll obviously probably stay over here for the most part, but got some additional options here. Now, I've been doing all this road work and not filling in the zones, which is not beneficial. Go ahead and get the rest of these guys all zoned in. There we go. All right, let's take a look over here, what we want to do. Just kind of fill in the rest of these. Go to here and in. Maybe I put a park there or something, so it... yeah. These corners are nice for roads, but they leave kind of weird spaces. Yeah, like this guy, well, maybe I'll leave that for a large park or something. But, oh, I've been using the wrong kind of road. Okay, let's go here. You need to be this road, please. the only place I've done that? I believe so. All right, let's just finish off the Richard Road layout. This definitely does not need to connect. We have way too many connections here already. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, should make sure these aren't all stoplights. They do not need to be continuous stoplights after stoplights. So you, right here, you are not a stoplight. You get a stop sign here. You get a stop sign here. You get a stop sign. There we go. I think that looks better. Yeah. I like that better. Okay. If I was paying a little bit more attention, I probably wouldn't have had so many connections, but oh well. Should be fine. Hopefully traffic will be pretty minimal because the density is not super high over here. Let's see, we'll connect down to here. It leaves kind of a weird space, but I think we'll be okay with that. I'll make this one connect as well. Decent spacing again out. And then this looks like it needs another one probably here. Like this. You can go like that as well. And you know what? I think you're done at that point. Which one do we want to bring down? This one. Maybe this guy can come down and connect. Just finish the neighborhood off like this. To there. There and here. Yeah, that's not bad. Some kind of empty spaces, but we'll either fill them with trees or go back and put in some parks so they take up a little more space. For now, let's just get some houses in. We need to get people in here so our industry doesn't falter. Kind of zone in all this. You guys, let's start using the paint bucket sometimes. Some of these can be a little easier that way. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. Here, I'll have to rethink that a little bit. Just get some of these though. And I don't think I want any zoning at all on Dale Street here. This is going to be one of those kind of connector roads that has no zoning, only maybe we'll build like a shopping plaza or something, but yeah, I think that'll look better. All right. Let's see how these grow in. Maybe we'll have to go in and give it a couple more. Well, let's finish off this street here for commercial. Got a bit more residential we can fill in here. I think I'm going to D-zone this guy as well. Yeah. All right, let's speed up time. Oh, you don't have water, huh? You do not have water. Okay. And while we're in here, let's make sure the rest of our zoning over here has water. For the most part they do, but I'll take these down. There we go. Okay. Any more commercial we want to work on? I don't know. I mean, we kind of have the main road. Maybe we do a little bit here, more by the school. This is turning into kind of a more of a main road, I think. So we give those guys a chance to build some more shops. And again, maybe just a little bit more this way. Like that. Sorry guys, you gotta move. Yeah. Don't need both sides, but just a little bit, I think. I like how this is coming together, though. Garbage. You have a garbage problem, huh? Well, it looks like a truck is just delayed or something. You have pretty good coverage, it would seem. So, probably just a little delayed. Oh, and it's raining. Let's check out fire. That fire reminded me. Let's check out the coverage. Yeah, we could use probably a local station in here. So let's maybe... You know what? Let's go to daytime. Proper daytime. It's a little easier to see. So we have this little kind of weird space. Maybe what I'll do is build another little of these. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do it on the main road. Maybe the side road. You get like a one of these guys coming in. Let's de-zone this though. I don't want these little... We'll bulldoze this and say, there you go. You get, put a house there. But we'll also put our fire station in. Oops, that's not where I wanted it. Right here is where I wanted it. Yeah, I think I like that. Now, if I can get like a... I mean, I don't really want a parking lot, so maybe just a brush. Right here. Yeah, okay, and then we get a... Just a normal fence, I think, will be fine. This guy. And another... Let's see, you snap here, and you just kind of go... Turn snapping off, all of these things off. Gonna have to redo the brush, but that's fine. Brush, 4x4 concrete, anarchy on, here, fence, this regular old wooden one, just kind of delineates the space. Yeah, there we go. Now the fire department is in town, and this is kind of like vaguely more suburby, at least to me. There we go. We definitely have to clear all this parking. Well, I'm not allowed to park here or here. Get out of here. And actually what we can do is move this guy just to here. Clear this. I'm slightly annoyed this doesn't... Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Now this just becomes like fire station road or something. And if these will grow in, eventually they will. Get some housing in here. This can be, let's see, maybe fire truck. Yeah, we got some fire trucks. Can't play this game without a little bit of detailing. I mean, I know I'm trying not to, but just looks a little better. Do some vanilla cars. I realize we're running over time, but that's fine. Do a little bit of detailing here and then finish up. A couple of these guys. Keep clear. Go right here. And probably right here. We want keep clear this way and keep clear this way. This is one of those intersections you like really can't what are they called? Block the box. Don't block the box at this intersection. We're going to say you can't park here. You can't park on the other side. That's fine. Yeah. So very simple bit of work. Maybe some what are they called? Skid marks? Yeah, there we go. Something just to make this not just bland old concrete. On this side too. And you know what? Just a parking lot. I must have recently downloaded these as well, which is kind of nice. Not used to seeing them though, but I want just like a 4x1. That's exactly what I wanted. It's on the wrong side of the road though. But you know what? That's fine. This one is on the correct side of the road. That's interesting. You are going to get spun around like this. And you are off kilter. There we go. And this just becomes the fire department's parking lot. There we go. Okay. So I know we did a little bit of detailing work that we don't normally do, or at least in this series, but I think it came out well, and this whole little town's coming out well. So I'm gonna call it an episode. We ran over a little bit, but that's fine. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a like. That helps me out. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Till then, my name's been Rotype, and I'll see you next time.